Now welcome to another meme.
Me Monday.
Another meme. Come on.
Monday.
Welcome to another Meme Monday.
Monday.
Where, jeez. Oh, we're starting out good. All right, so we do have a theme this week.
Look at that. Look who remembered.
I said an Andor theme. Did the Nazgul come through?
Do you have to ask?
No, I don't.
They come through on Buttercorn. You don't think they could come through on an actual Star Wars show?
They came through well on Naboo Buttercorn, so I'm sure they didn't disappoint.
They're still coming through on Buttercorn, I think.
Well, that's never going to end. Anyway, for those who are new to Meme Monday, we
look at memes that are sent to us on our Discord or to the email address in the description below, which is my email address. So Thor does not get to see them, so that he can react pure reaction. A genuine reaction, some could say. All right, well, let's kick it off. Oh, there are no Andor spoilers yet. We'll announce when those are.
Oh, yeah. There's going to be... The theme is Andor. If you haven't seen Andor, there are going to be spoilers later, but we will
we'll tell you where they are, so you don't have to worry about it.
All right, let us begin. For all his flaws, he reduced unemployment on Alderaan to 0. Hey, always look at the bright side of things.
Yeah.
He did.
An illustrious career.
I mean, I'm guessing Alderaan was pretty much a paradise anyway. Probably didn't have much unemployment. But you know what? For that one guy, guess what? You're not unemployed anymore. You're just dead.
That's nice.
Next. That face you make when you hear Sailor Naboo simping for you. Wait a minute.
What's up, Vader?
From a Nazgul. I told you are the Witch King.
No, I've told you. I'm not a king. But a queen.
Oh, God, I set it up again.
Again, you said
that was unintentional, too. That's the worst part about it. Next. Naboo. The popcorn. I'm so glad they keep coming. Oh, my goodness. Yes, for anybody who missed the story, like, she made popcorn a while back, and I've never tasted so much butter in my life, but it's the best popcorn I've ever had. So, that's how she makes it every time now. But we do have a cow that we milk.
Well, we don't make popcorn very often either.
Maybe once a week.
Yes.
It was kind of the Rings of Power. That was kind of at least I get popcorn for watching it. Next. When your druid takes RP a little too seriously and lets the cat make player decisions. Yeah, we do have a druid in our group who kind of gets way too into the animals sometimes.
Not so much a druid, he's a nature paladin. That's what he is.
Is a nature paladin. Yeah,
he gets totally what he is.
Really
nature's
into,
paladin.
Yeah, not like weird way, but like just die-hard nature paladin. Next, the hand and the feet. God.
That's all that's to be said about this.
Yeah.
Nothing more.
It's not really a spoiler, but there was.
You don't have to say anything.
There was a foot moment in a previous episode.
That's enough.
I'm surprised you included it.
I do what the fellowship demands.
Next. My first boy with Rey, I'd name Anakin. If it's a girl, Anakin. Clever.
Uh-huh.
Clever.
Yeah.
Though the thought of... I mean, they're both Skywalkers, right?
Ish.
Next. YouTube film critics let you know they don't like a movie by making this face in the thumbnail.
It's true, isn't it?
Oh my God. I don't know.
They're like, this is my thoughts on X movie or show, and it's like, stink face.
I can't be the only one who finds it kind of cringe when they put like their faces like that in the thumbnail. I'm glad I'm not. I don't know. Look, I've never really wanted to be famous. I didn't start YouTube to like be famous. And so, like, I mean, I like the fact that not that I'm a famous YouTuber but I like the fact that I could just go out and like people don't recognize me.
You still have your
randomly.
anonymity.
Yeah, I like that. I know you like that too. You're not the most, despite what it might sound like here, you're kind of a reserved introvert. Yeah. So that is another reason I've tried to, refrain who we are from the world.
It sounds like he's being chivalrous.
I am. I do. You're my wife. I love you. Everything I do it for you, like Bryan Adams. But my point is, like, I just can't. I know I'm rambling, and you'll probably edit it out, but...
Nah, I guess I have to leave it now.
That's why I say it. But my point is, like, I find it so strange when they have to do the faces. I couldn't do that. I don't know. Next. When Thor remembers a theme for the next Meme Monday... A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. I did. And I have a theme for next week already.
Yeah.
Halloween. That's it.
If you can relate it to Star Wars, that'd be great.
Preferably.
If you can't, we'll see.
Oh.
I'm just saying, Star Wars ones will probably take priority.
She's laid down the law.
No, I'm just saying that if there's too many, because there's always too many, the priority will probably shift towards Star Wars or geeky-related ones.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what? They know what they are supposed to do.
I know. I've already got a couple set aside. I've got like 4 or 5 already.
Wow. You had a truckload of emails this week, too. You
Oh.
showed me the list.
I was
again.
like, look at this is how many the numbers say, but everyone sends more than one.
And keep sending more than one. Make her work. Put her to work. It's not like she does enough around here. I'm kidding. Next. You underestimate my potassium. Oh, Bananakin lives on.
Bananakin.
That I was definitely not going to set that as a theme. Though that could work with Halloween next week.
No, it's not Halloween plus
bonus
Bananakin.
points if you can work Bananakin into your Halloween meme. Bonus points. All my figures are mint in their original packaging. What packaging? The cruelest thing that she could do.
She opened them all.
But she could put them back in too. Oh my
She
goodness.
You could be
Imagine
like, I'd
the
like
power.
these back mint in packaging, please.
See, these are the dumb things I would do with superpowers. I would put figures back in original packaging. Like, look at my original vintage Kenner collection. All in mint packaging. You could take over the world, but you decided to put little plastic men back in their original plastic containers. Yes, that is what I did. Next. It's crazy what happens when you don't have a legacy character to carry the advertising, so you actually have to make the show be good. Yeah, isn't it? It's like you're like, oh, we can't just put a name and a face and expect people to watch. We actually have to create a character. Wow.
I don't understand.
Isn't it?
These
Isn't
concepts
it strange?
are strange. I'm frightened.
Indeed. Next. Thor. One does not simply meme Andor. The Fellowship. You fool, we've been trained in the meme arts by Count Dooku. Yeah, I mean, I shouldn't doubt. If I've learned anything from doing this, it's that the memes must flow.
I like that you're
flow.
Boromir.
I ignored that intentionally. I mean, yeah, I realize I was portrayed as bored, but it is whether or not I prefer Faramir or not. One of my sayings is one does not simply walk into Mord. It might be anything. Like, we could be outside of a restaurant. I go, one does not simply walk into Olive Garden. Just life with me is it's fun, isn't it?
Yeah. Hit the button.
Thor will then mention how he always uses at least one of these quotes as Naboo explains how she stares at him to stop when someone sets the line up. Yeah, you have a look.
I know. I've
mentioned
deliberately
it before.
cut this meme into two different parts. I never usually do, but I did because they asked me to separate it.
Yeah, because I do.
Because you fall into your own trap.
I'm predictable, but it's funny.
Next.
When elves go bad. They do Marvel villain bad.
Yeah, they do go Marvel villain bad.
Yeah, they do. Mm-hmm. It's kind of
when you
strange.
corrupt the elves, they turn into Marvel villains.
I could have lived without realizing this one. Next, last MCU blip thought. The pilot of this helicopter from the Infinity War post-credit scene. When they blip back, do they appear 20 stories in the air spinning without a helicopter? And on that thought, back to work. I've wondered about that myself. Like,
we have commented on that.
I think
people who are in the helicopters, people who had babies and were giving birth.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many weird things that they brought up with that.
You have had lengthy discussions about this. Like, what if the mother goes and the baby stays? What if the baby goes and the mother stays?
5 years too.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying you would, but if I got blipped and you literally thought I was dead, and then a few years go by and you find love anew and you remarry, and then hey, I'm back, and now I'm your younger hot wife because I didn't age. And
no, I would DiCaprio that. I would go 25 or younger.
No, I'm just saying. What do you do? You're now legally a polygamist.
Legally, as long as it's legal.
Well,
right?
I'm saying you are married now to two women.
I would have had you legally declared dead, and they'd have to. I don't know.
But then
I would never remarry.
But then they'd have to undo the legally
Simple.
remarry.
I wouldn't remarry.
Yeah, but not everyone is you.
True.
Just saying. Sometimes you find love again.
Yeah.
Not to mention, there's really just grim things. Like, let's say you were in Hawkeye's shoes and your entire family disappeared. And what if the darkness overtook your thoughts? And, and then your family comes back and now you're gone.
Yeah, and you've done all these horrible things.
No, that's not what I meant.
Well, you mean
No, your family comes back and you're gone.
I see what
I'm
you're saying.
not
Like
saying,
a Romeo and Juliet type thing.
Yeah, they'll come back. Your family's alive, and they're like, "Where's Dad? He didn't get blipped away.
He blipped
left
himself away.
in other means."
Oh, you're going dark.
I'm just saying, these are the things that I think about.
No, I've wondered about this.
It was a can of worms right there. Can of worms.
Yeah, could you imagine being blinked? Because from the being blinked perspective, if you get blinked away on an airplane and you blink back, you probably have no conception of actually being gone. So the airplane just disappears.
No, you don't. I mean, they've shown that in like
oh, that's
WandaVision
right. Yeah,
and stuff.
WandaVision
If she
does cover
pops
that.
back in the hospital, what if someone's standing in the exact same spot that you disappeared in?
Yeah, that's another great question. This should be a whole separate because we've had so many long talks about this, and now we're just taking up
I'm sorry,
an hour of Meme Monday to discuss this.
Next.
We require the buttercorn. Bring us the buttercorn. Buttercorn. But that's what I actually do that too. I'll it's Thursday night, rings of power, like buttercorn. Buttercorn.
Next, come on, keep going.
Yeah. Excited Jawa noises. Yeah, I do that as well. And there it is. That's kind of what it looks like, yet not as gelatin-esque, I guess. I mean, when you could pick up the piece and the butter will drip off, you know you have quality buttercorn. Next. Thor Skywalker, Sailor Naboo. Did you ever hear the tragedy of expanded universe Luke Skywalker?
I don't have to hear the tragedy. He doesn't exist.
You have heard the tragedy. How many times do I mention
Too many. My head is filled with the canon Star Wars, so when you start mixing in the non-canon Star Wars, it's...
You mean the EU, the canon Star Wars?
No. Next.
When it's a Cassian Andor theme week for Meme Monday, I came as soon as I could. Nice. Mm-hmm. That's simple and nice. I like that. Mm-hmm. Very good. Next. Anakin kills everyone in this room at some point in the saga. Wow.
He's in a room with his victims.
That's kind of weird to think. He does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Could have said the same about him, like, meeting younglings earlier. Just
No.
No, I had to. It's tradition. Next. Yeah, but I'm kind of a Star Wars geek. I don't care. I love Star Wars geeks. Blocked. She's probably going to try to steal my Star Wars toys. Oh, nice. She might. You do. Next. When you get featured on Meme Monday and receive a meme of quality. I'm just a simple man trying to make my way in the Discord. Nice. I don't even know who gets the quality reward, awards.
Several people, apparently.
I mean, I don't know the name or anything behind it, so it's just...
No, you don't.
So it's not like I can favor anybody either. There's no conspiracy here. Like
all of them are listed as numbers, so they stay in the order I choose.
Yeah.
So you can't see anything, no.
Quality memes. Next. Lord of the Rings, but Legolas has a sniper rifle. Would it even be that long? I mean...
You described his shots.
Oh, yeah. You could George R.R. Martin style.
I was happy to find this in the Discord because I had also saved this myself and was going to put it in.
Oh, you were going to sneak one of your own. You're trying to get quality, aren't you?
I do sometimes try to sneak one of my own in.
I probably none of you laugh at those.
No.
Next. Obi-Wan is the protagonist of the prequel trilogy. No, it's Anakin, Captain America Civil War. Yeah, I mean, he's not. Neither one are the protagonists of Episode 1. That's more Qui-Gon Jinn.
I don't know. Obi-Wan kills Maul.
It kind of fluctuates. It's hard to say who is.
Anakin won the pod race and shot stuff in a Naboo fighter.
He did. I don't know. More of a case can be made for. I don't know. I never really thought about that, to be completely honest with you.
Maybe Padme's the protagonist of Episode 1.
No. Just no. I'm just kidding. I did that just because I know you're a Padme fan. Yeah. Next. Oh my goodness.
You know why that exists, don't you?
Did I say something?
No. I said something.
You said something.
I said that Grogu was the face. Or maybe Grogu was like the face of the Mandalorian. He's the one who shows Mando's like personality.
Oh, yeah.
And then I made a joke that when Mando takes off his helmet, Grogu's head was there.
Oh my goodness.
So someone obliged and...
Nicely done. I mean, that looks creepy. I'm not going to lie. There's something about
full
that.
Full-size Grogu.
Yeah. Something about that looks really off, but in a good way. Next. Pregnant wife. Get whatever baby monitor you think is best. I trust your judgment. Me. Yeah. I mean, come on. An IG-11?
Why not?
Why not? It'll come tell you when there's something wrong with the baby. It'll protect the baby. It does everything you need it to.
Didn't do a great job protecting the baby.
It can even, serve tea. Yeah, it did. How did it not do a good job protecting the baby?
Because it didn't also survive.
Well, it gave its life for the baby. Isn't that what you want?
Next.
Tony Gilroy making a Star Wars show that is hard to meme. I am altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further.
It's sort of an Andor meme.
Kind of. Next. Her. I'm into nerds. The nerds she likes. Yeah, Henry Cavill isn't... I mean, he is a nerd, right?
I like his choice of attire for building a computer.
Yeah.
It's not showing off the guns or anything.
Not at all. What guns? I mean, he's kind of... Looks like he hasn't worked out in at least 10 minutes in this. Next. Thor, The Dark World. Marvel fans after seeing Love and Thunder, Multiverse of Madness, and She-Hulk. Perhaps I treated you too harshly.
Perhaps.
Hindsight.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Next. Thor. Now welcome to another edition of Let's Talk Some Star Wars, where this time we'll be taking a look at the results of the poll that asked, does Andor feel like Star Wars to you? Finally, a channel where people with all opinions can discuss in a civilized way why they like or don't like something. Can't wait to hear what people of each group have to say. Thor only reads comments that love Andor. Simp. That really wasn't a choice. Like, there was like no comments like dissing Andor other than like boring. And I think I did try to at least have one in there about how boring it.
Sure, simp.
I'm being honest. It's not always easy to find the negative or the positive depending on the topic. Next, how it feels adjusting the AC, radio, and other controls in a sports car. That's what you envision yourself as, right?
Get your driving gloves on.
Okay, yeah, it's all, very fancy and yeah. I like this. This is good. Very good. Next, my family wondering why I'm happy every Wednesday but not other days of the week. They don't know about Andor. It's too random to be random.
That's what you said. The banana can, there were two
It was too random to be random. It was a coordinated effort. Even the cats know. They're probably the ones who... Yeah. They're probably signaling right now, aren't they? Of course.
She's using Morse code.
Next. Disney Kenobi series. Oh, there's Andor. Oh, poor Andor. Look at the timing, too, with the cats. It's like they knew. See, it's too random to be random. They know what they're doing.
Kylo doesn't know. He's kind of dopey.
Kinda, yeah. Next.
All right, that actually is going to move us into the Andor spoiler section. If you do not want anything up through the current episode 7 of Andor being spoiled for you, we'll see you next week. Now on to the spoilers.
Literally everyone who watched Andor episode 6. Oh, it's beautiful. It was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
It was one of the most cinematic and spectacular scenes in all of Star Wars, I would say. It was really cool.
I agree.
Next, join the dark side. We have Guinness. Yes. They do, though. I mean, if anybody's going to have...
We got a couple of pints.
Yeah. It comes in pints. Next.
Look, it's Nemec.
First, we infiltrate the Imperial base. Then, we steal their money and get out alive. I survive a firefight only to be killed by credits. Wait, I get killed by credits? Yeah.
Yeah.
So unexpected. That's what makes it so good yet painful and bad at the same time.
Yeah. It really...
I think a lot of people like Nemec. He was that, he's the kid,
Yeah.
the idealistic kid. And now he's covered in credits.
That's why they call it blood money.
Oh, jeez. Only you. Next. The Return of the King. Yes.
I love that they put in the KX security droid.
Yeah. I mean, come on, we're alluding to the fact that he's coming next season. We already, I think, have it officially
It might
confirmed.
even be this one that gets him.
Yeah, I doubt that.
It's not. I know.
Yeah, I know. But then again,
you never really...
He might come back to the planet to see if his money's still there when he gets out.
Well, that one might leave the planet and be shipped somewhere else.
Sure, there are a lot of things that can happen, but
we should check his serial number.
Next. Andor. No, it's okay. It was actually...
Hold your fire, son.
Yes, hold your fire. We don't have to fire away at this one. This one's been good. Next. Has anyone ever made a weapon that wasn't used? Oh, Rey. Well, I mean, eventually, right?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Maybe she's just about peace and
maybe she'll bury it in the sand.
Security to her new empire, and she never needs to use it. Or, yeah, maybe she buried it in sand. Who knows? Next. You'll hang for this. 7 years serving you. I deserve worse than... Even sassy Owen is impressed.
Yeah, he's like, that one, he knows. He knows his stuff.
He does. Next. Luthen, after half his crew were killed for some credits. Yeah. It's all about winning, right? It's not about the loss is along the way. Next. Marriage Story. I like this one.
Oh, yeah, I knew you would.
How did you know I'd like this one?
Because you like ones that are jokes on movies?
Do I?
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to do?
No.
Quality.
You finally gave one.
I know.
And it went to Marriage Story.
See, that's the problem with giving one. It's like, there were some earlier ones that could be quality, but I'm like, this one...
This one struck you?
This one just struck me. I don't know why exactly. Maybe I am a sucker for the movie names, kind of. And plus, Kylo Ren was in Marriage Story.
Yes, he was.
So it's multi-dimensional. It's multifaceted. It's 4D chess. Okay, maybe not that much, but it's quality. Next. The Force used against you. Cops. Man attacks with lightsaber. You did this, didn't you? There will be no rules going forward. Is that another one of those real headlines that...
You know it is.
I know it is.
You know it is. They probably mean the plastic toy.
Yeah,
but
they should kind of say toy lightsaber.
But it sounds more interesting and
It does.
catchy this way, doesn't it?
Like, I've been attacked with plastic lightsabers, so I'm unsure what exactly this attack entailed. I mean, we've all been, like, any Star Wars fan has been hit with a plastic lightsaber or something mimicking.
I
like,
haven't. I'm
wrapping
too
paper
good.
rolls. I've hit you with wrapping paper rolls. Come on
No,
now.
you haven't.
I'm doing the...
I've blocked you
No.
with the Force.
And then I you know...
I'm going to hit you with a plastic tube right now.
I know you will. I can feel your anger. Next, the Empire in Rebels. The Empire in Andor. Yeah. Scarier and more competent. Ooh, I said it. Ooh. They can tell who their enemies are when they're right in front of them. Ooh.
What?
Next. I've only had B2 emo for half a second, but if anything happened to him, I would kill everyone in this room and then myself. Everybody's... What is it with,
really
like...
cute.
What is it with them, like, almost always making really good droids? Like, that's the one thing you
They're
can
very
almost
endearing.
always
I don't
rely
know.
on is, like, a good droid.
It's weird. Something with no facial features
Is
it's
that
all
part of
strict
it?
personality. I don't know.
Is that part of it that we kind of project
No.
more onto the droids with no faces and kind of like, you know...
It's because of they do have their own way of expressing. They have their own body language, and they're usually
know.
just really good.
I do think we need to do the droid poll. I'm not sure how to approach it because there's so
poll.
many droids that it would be... I can't just do it.
First, we need to start with a droid list, and then
Yeah,
we'll
because
work from there.
I can only do 5 at a time, so there would have to be like, you know...
Droid Wars.
Yeah, we talked about BattleBots, kind of like whether they kill each other and there could be only one.
Next.
Yeah, well, we'll figure it out. Next. When the youth pastor gives his first sermon in the big church. Well said, sir. Inspiring. I really enjoy that scene. Like, I'm kind of wondering how much Cyril knows. Like, he's kind of being pandered to, right? Like, he knows
he
he
had
just
to feel
botched
it.
that. And here's his sergeant be like, yeah, that was really good. Like, really good. Like,
Yeah.
no, it's not. But thanks. Next. Hey, check out Andor 2022. We got Luthen, Skeen, Sinta. I like Sinta. Oh, no, not Namek. Oh, no, not Namek. Oh, this is good. This is good.
I wonder if this comes from the creator of
This is too
the
good.
saga.
This was quality, but I already gave it out. I'm sorry.
Because you never give out more than one.
Quality. I give out 2.
There you go.
This was good. Next. If I recall, he has an interest in military artifacts. Yes. It's a unique gift for most, but come on. It's a treasure for the true aficionado. Oh
Bananakin.
my god. Where does this even come from?
I don't make the rules. I just follow the memes.
Oh, goodness. Look how happy he is. Look how amazing this is. It's Bananakin.
It's Bananakin.
Everybody loves Bananakin. Your husband's going to love this. Every husband does. Oh, next. Knox, shave, and a haircut. We didn't finish it, though. Like,
She's meant to finish it.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, at least it wasn't, like, I know there were people griping about this one. I was like, yeah, it's one of those earthly things again.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, Knox, a shave, and a haircut. Shaking, shave, and a haircut in 2 bits.
I was feeling the same thing.
Were you?
I watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit like 100 times when I was a kid.
Yes.
Me and my siblings love this movie. So the first time I did it, I was like, hold it in.
Yeah.
That was so good. I really enjoyed that on a Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
On a personal level, okay.
Because those were my thoughts when that was happening. I was like, that's exactly my thoughts, so it's perfect.
Well, we know where your mind goes. Next. Nemec wanted you to have his manifesto. He insisted. I don't want it. Fine, but he'll be crushed. Too soon. Too soon.
Is it?
Oh, come on now. That's good, though, but it's too soon.
You've had an episode.
That's fine now. Next. You want to go home and rethink your life. Oh, no. Oh, Cyril. Like, it should be like Obi-Wan should bust into the door like, no, Cyril, I'm here to rescue you. You're who? I'm Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I'm here to... No. But no, that... He needed to not rethink it like this. Next. That's it? That's how we end with poor Cyril eating his cereal?
Well, I thought you loved
it's the ultimate
cereal,
meme.
Karn.
The cereal memes. Mm-hmm. Oh, I would have had a theme for next week.
Well, you have
Not
one
really,
already.
because it is kind of spoilery too. But we do have our theme. It's Halloween.
Yeah. So stick with having one
and
theme.
If you can put Bananakin, you get bonus points.
I like that you're coming around on Bananakin. First you were like, what the heck? And now you're like, what?
Well,
Bananakin again?
It's captivating. Look at Luthen. Luthen knows. I'm becoming Luthen. Like, look at this amazing piece of art. It's Bananakin.
It's Bananakin.
Everybody loves Bananakin. But anyway, that's all we got for you this time. Take to the comments below. Tell us what you thought of this week's memes. Or you can always participate in next week's theme, which is Halloween. Or you don't have to participate. You can send in whatever you want.
And I'll figure it out.
She will figure it out, as she does each and every week. So leave your comments below. Let's talk some Star Wars. And until next time, thanks for watching.